So we heard about the diner, which we went to. And in the diner, we heard about the sheriff, I believe, and the dude from the TV station. So I'm gonna check out the police station next. There's a traffic cop here. The cop ignores you, too busy writing a bug report. Is this what it's called? Is this like a reference, like a joke, because it is like a beetle parking here, or is it actually called a bug report if people park wrongly in English? In German it's called a Knöllchen, which is like a cutesy name for it. Stars and Stripes forever. Long live America, everyone. If you're American, be fucking ashamed of yourselves. What the fuck happened to your country? Here we go. We're in the police station now. The coffee pot. The pot hisses at you from its perch. It's American too. File cabinet. Empty file cabinet labeled solved cases. It's labeled unsolved arson and it's full. Interesting. Door's locked.
That's the evidence room, where we store items lifted from crime scenes. It's kept locked at all times. There's things in there that could make people jump through hoops, if I wanted.
Interesting. So you can't go there, I guess. Unsolved murders and it's full. How many unsolved murders can there be in a town with like 40 people in it? Door is locked. A map of Harvest. It looks exactly like the in-game map, which is... I like that. It's a nice touch. So, Sheriff Dwayne and Deputy Loomis. That would be prudent with the deputy there, okay. I don't even know where we can walk in this game, to be honest. If it's like a point-and-click game, it doesn't even matter where we are, if we can click everything. Or maybe he was standing in front of something that we can't see otherwise, but... Let's talk to the sheriff first. Hello, Sheriff Dwayne.
Hello, Steve. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sheriff Dwayne, and this here's...
Dwayne.
Pleasure, I reckon.
Then, we haven't met before?
Of course we have. But I heard about your alleged amnesia, and figured I'd play along. I sure hope this is just a prank, and not the start of some insanity plea. Keep your nose clean, or you'll wind up in jail, and that's no place to hold a wedding.
Yeah, the mortuary is better, I think, or the cemetery, rather. Which one was it? Where are we gonna hold it? I think next to the cemetery, in the mortuary. So, amnesia, jail, wedding, Loomis. Bye. Amnesia.
Why do you want to break your poor mama's heart with all this amnesia bunk?
I'm telling you the truth. Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, you've always been a kidder, Steve.
They all keep
so
saying
everybody
that.
keeps telling me.
Boy, you need to stop all this funning and get serious. You've got a wedding coming up soon. Heck, you should be thinking about your career and about joining the lodge.
Is he part of the lodge? Wedding.
Amnesia or no, you can't have forgotten you're about to marry the prettiest little thing at Harvest. I think you and Stephanie are perfect for each other. I just hope her father's disappointment doesn't spoil everything.
Disappointment?
Mr. Potsdam wants to hold the wedding in the lodge, but he'll never get in. Like all the rest, he's always hanging around the post office the first day of the month, waiting for Boyle to bring out that month's lodge applications. And there's always a long line, never enough applications to go around, and even if you do get an application, chances are you're right out of luck. Fewer called to the order and even less accepted. And Potsdam, well, they've turned him down so many times, unless he does something radical, he'll never get in.
So, we have this somewhat pseudo-secret organization in this town with, again, a population of 40 to 50 people. How many members can it have? And why does everyone want to join? And if all of these men aren't in, then who is, actually? Let's talk about the lodge. This crime is another keyword. Did we have this before? I can't remember. I have amnesia too.
I don't mind telling you, I'd never get anything done if not for the lodge's efforts. To join the Order of the Harvest Moon is the highest dream of everyone in Harvest.
I'm not interested in any stupid lodge. How can I get an application I want to join? I guess maybe I should sugarcoat it.
Like I said, unless you get an application on the first day of the month, you're generally out of luck. Stop by the post office and talk to Postmaster Boyle. You never know. He might have a spare application laying around.
Okay, go to the post office. Okay, crime and Loomis was with two more crime.
Crime-wise, nothing much has happened in Harvest since the newspaper fire. Oh, sure. Every week or so we get the odd transient dropping dead. But other than that, it gets pretty slow around here.
It's a good thing, isn't it? Transients.
We get a lot of bums, drifters passing through Harvest. Those people are never very healthy to start with. I figure they come to our fair town, look around, and decide it's a nice place to die.
You mean they drop dead here on a regular basis?
Like flies. I'd slap 'em all in jail if I could, but there's never enough room. Besides, they're pretty good about not sticking around long. Sure, it's a burden on Mr. Moynihan, though, having to bury them all. I only hope the PTA Lodge bake sale will help out along those lines.
Oh yeah, it was for the homeless, right? So wait a second. The homeless come here to die. How would a bake sale help then? They should hold bake sale for the gravekeeper, so he doesn't run out of sanity while burying all these bodies. Monahan.
Oh, I forgot. You've got amnesia. Mr. Moynihan operates both the Wayward Hotel and the mortuary. Kind of a double burden for the poor man. Transients always wandering in and looking for a place to crash, then croaking.
Maybe it's not a coincidence.
I was about to say that.
You mean a crime? Oh, no. Moynihan's charity only extends so far. He won't check them in, but he'll sure check them out quick enough. He figures if they can't pay for the room, to hell with them. But if they can't pay for the burial, it's hell for us. What with the smell and all. I guess you can't say too much against Moynihan. What with him letting you hold the wedding in his mortuary chapel and all.
That this is very weird, right? We need to talk to this guy. Loomis.
Loomis here is my deputy. Without him, I'd have a hard time keeping the peace, or at least taking a lunch break. Mainly Loomis answers the phone and babysits the office while I'm out, though sometimes he likes to go in the back and stain the jail mattress.
What?
Isn't that right, Loomis?
Oh, now, Sheriff, what you gotta go and say that for?
Loomis has more than his share of problems. I wouldn't invite him to the wedding. Or if you do, make sure he doesn't catch the garter. That could be embarrassing.
Oh, I wouldn't do nothing, Dwayne. But I sure would like a little garter that's been around Stephanie's thigh. Oh, well, that'd be right special.
Jesus Christ. Everyone's a fucking pervert in this town. Oh, I mean, I would love it too, but what else can we talk about? There was like a fire.
Sure. You remember? The Sentinel building burned down about 6 months
That's
ago.
a long time.
That's what I'm telling you, Sheriff. I don't remember anything. Why won't you believe I have amnesia?
Well, you've always been a kidder, Steve. Anyway, the fireman said the fire was caused by arson. I never caught the perp, though.
But we found the gas can that was used. Yes, sirree, Bob. It's in the evidence room.
Loomis, that's classified. Darn it.
How many
Darn it.
times you gonna have to tell me to keep my mouth shut, I wonder? Sorry, boss.
You've got the gas can in the evidence room? Did you dust it for prints?
You've been watching too much TV, Steve. Heck, who can make out all those curvy lines anyhow? No, it's sitting in there gathering dust, clean as the day we found it. Just in case I ever need a spare gas can. That case is closed, Steve.
Looks like the Harvest police force is very efficient. They're solving, or closing cases rather, on a minutely basis. That's interesting. Also, Loomis seems a little simple, right? What else can we talk about? Can we talk about Mr. Johnson?
Say what?
If you tell me to. What?
Say what?
If you tell me to. What?
Say what?
If you tell me to. What?
Say what?
Okay, it's getting old now. What else can we talk about? Can we talk about Stephanie?
Say what?
Alright. Dad?
Say what?
Mom?
Say what?
Wasp lady? Is it wasp woman or wasp lady?
Say what?
Pardon me, wasp lady.
Say what?
You'd think wasp would trigger, like, the prompt.
Say what?
Okay, what else do we... Can we just ask him about himself?
Say what?
Edna?
Say what?
Diner? Yeah, isn't he hanging around the diner every once in a while with the postmaster?
Say what?
Yeah, apparently we can't ask him. Bye.
Stop on by any time, Steve.
Okay, and Loomis?
Anything I can help you with?
He's really unnerving me, to be honest. Is it like the voice, or that coffee sure smells good?
Help yourself. Speaking of which, you're real lucky to be marrying Stephanie. She don't look like a good woman. I just hope she don't turn out like Mrs. Loomis. Or mercy forbid Mrs. Phelps. Good women can be awful hard on a man's needs, don't you know?
Oh, that's what he means. So he wants a bad woman. Who the fuck is Mrs. Phelps? Have we heard Phelps before? It's not my name, is it? No. Is it?
Mrs. Phelps
No.
down at the general store don't
It's my
help
name.
things none. She's got them special picture books, the one with the ladies.
Ooh, I like them.
She won't sell me none on account of she knows my wife, Mrs. Loomis. Dad gum if that don't burn my britches. If I even ask about 'em, she tells Mrs. Loomis and I get the broom. Enough to break a man's heart. Her burning my French postcards and we unable to replace them. A man's got needs, don't you know?
French postcards? I know what he means by that.
Of course, I don't necessarily mean French postcards. That's just what we called them in my day. Any kind of girly picture book, the kind men like, would be just dandy. I'd be right grateful, kiddo, if you were to bring me one.
Interesting, so we need to look out for pictures of women. Oh, do you think we can maybe snap a picture of Stephanie? Am I about to prostitute my soon-to-be wife? Wait, is it prostitution if you saw pictures of him? A man's needs.
Why, you sure ought to appreciate what a man's got to do sometimes in a parked car or a waist-high knothole in a
jeez.
tree or jail cell at noon.
What?
Matter of fact, Mrs. Phelps got no reason not to sell you some of them French postcard girly picture books. If you can get any, it's see clear to part with them. Bring them round when the sheriff's at lunch and I'd be obliged.
He's right next to us. We should be able to also ask him about Mrs. Loomis.
Oh gosh, I wish I had some of them girly pictures, but Mrs. Loomis won't let me keep them in the house. I still remember the time she caught me holding some of them pictures up with one hand. She took the broom to me. I held blood like a hound dog. The broom going up and down, flashing straw and blood and straw. And I drooped, I was crying so bad. And it was so hard, I had to crawl under the porch naked
The fuck?
with all the black winter spiders, and I got bit something fierce. Little fangs are digging into my bare behind all over. I ask you, is that any way to treat a man? And Mrs. Phelps and the sheriff don't make it no easier neither.
This dude's got problems. I somewhat feel bad for him. I mean, masturbation is a perfectly natural thing to do. Just don't do it in a parking lot, or in a waist-high tree hole, or in a jail cell at noon. Sheriff Dwayne.
Yes, Sheriff Dwayne had a little kindness. He let me get around the little lady by letting me keep some of them picture books here, even if Mrs. Phelps had let me buy one. But see, he won't let me keep none here neither. He don't like me getting the jail mattress all marked up, don't you know?
Oh, that's what he meant by that. I thought he was pissing on it or something, or sleeping, so like incontinence. Mattress.
Sometimes a man can be good with a gun or a knife, but even so, one-handed and all, he can get a little off in his aim. Ain't no shame in it. That's why the good Lord made evaporation and such.
What?
But the sheriff, he don't like it. He don't pay no mind to a man's needs no more than Mrs. Loomis. Bless her.
Bless her. Okay, Loomis, we're gonna look out for you, okay? Give me a second, I just got a message. I need to check this in case it's important. It's like Sunday afternoon. Not my usual time to record. Okay, nothing important. Alright, sir, is that everything? Can we ask him about, like...
Boy, the way you keep pestering me, you'd think you were feeling guilty about something. Are you?
Can we ask him about being guilty? Guilty.
Say what?
Can we just answer yes?
Say what?
Can we ask him about, like, Mrs. Loomis?
Say what?
Mrs. Phelps.
Say what?
Alright. French postcards.
Say what?
Alright, this guy's utterly fucking useless. Bye. Alright, okay, next location. Where do we go? We got like a few hints there. The newspaper building has burned down 6 months ago. Where's the paper thing? What is it? No, wait, is it the TV station? The TV station? This guy meets up with the sheriff, so that was an earlier hint. The post office, where you can get an application for the lodge there, and the general store, that's where we can get the... Let's just go there. We can get the girls there. A handyman, and the handyman can. He's too busy working to notice you. This looks like it. This looks straight out of like Fallout. It's a very nice render. I love the rockets in the background. The neon letters drawn relentlessly, eternally frozen at 4:05. A phallic symbol thrusting boldly upwards from the concrete, ever ready to spew forth. Yes, a very sexy fire hydrant. Tape and broken glass, obviously a professional break. Oh, it's been broken into, interestingly. Yum, creamed asparagus, tips 2 for 49 cents. I don't like asparagus. A tight air conditioner wheezes in the unseasonal heat. Enter. Hello, Miss Phelps. TV there? Shoddy old TV missing the VHF knob. No idea what this means. Very nice soundtrack. A water cooler, dead roaches and bits of arid grit coat the water cooler's bone dry reservoir. Ew. This empty barrel reeks of rotting meat. Projector. Nope. Old 16mm projector with Gain Memorial stenciled on it. A vacuum. The new and improved Succulux Super Suck Vacuum Cleaner. It really sucks. It's a lot of sucking. Empty meat box. 3 copies made here. Oh, interesting. Empty barrels that smell like pickles. The shelf contains a variety of old items for sale. Is that... That is an adult magazine if I've ever seen one. Tape. Black electrical tape. You must pay Mrs. Phelps before you can buy anything. Coffee cans. A cow is bleeding a robust coffee on these Harvest Blend coffee can cables. Cans of soup or possibly rat poison? Could be both. Oh, a wrench. A slightly used wrench. You must pay Miss Phelps. Are these like games or something? An adult magazine for 25 cents. You must pay Miss Phelps before you can buy anything. Oh, it tells me how much it is. How do I quit out of this menu? Press escape. Oh, exit. Right at the top. Sorry, I'm blind. So, how much money do I have? I have a quarter, which is exactly 25.
Can I help you, dear?
Who are you?
This is Phelps General Store, so who would that make me? Maybe you need to go back to Gein Memorial and have Miss Whaley teach you about logic.
Fuck you.
A lot of things these days. My memory's gone.
Shaw, you always were a kidder.
Stop
Steve.
saying this.
I'm serious. I need some help.
Well, they say a sharp blow to the head is a good thing for amnesia. In which case, I'd recommend Miss Whaley again. Then again, they say a good scare can jog the memory. In which case, I'd advise you to visit the Sergeant at Arms over at the lodge. That man gives me the willies. Speaking of willies, how's your father?
Hmm?
Don't know. My so-called mother keeps him locked in his room. And I can't get in.
Care to buy anything today?
That was a whiplash change of topic. Oh, give me a second. Sometimes if I mute myself, my mic just gets off balance. And for you, it must sound like I'm only speaking to you in one ear if you're like listening with headphones. So it's either the left or the right side where all of the volume goes to. So sorry, you don't need to know this. I don't even know why it happens. It didn't happen before. It's only been that case since a few weeks. Yes, please, I want to buy
Just
something.
point to whatever you want. I'm a little hard of hearing.
I want this adult magazine with this very sexy spanked butt. You must pay her. Do I need to give it like the 25 cents? I thought I should point to what I want. The only thing a quarter will buy you is an adult magazine.
A girly magazine? Why, Steve, I'm surprised at you. I'd expect that sort of thing from Deputy Loomis, but never from you. He's always coming in here oogling the girly magazines behind my counter. Darned if I'd sell him one, though. I know his wife, for heaven's sakes.
Well, will you sell me one?
I certainly will, Steve. That kind of interest is healthy for a young fellow. Stares him away from being a fireman.
Huh? What? Why does this... Do I have it now? Oh, I do. Use it on my inventory? Can I just inspect it? Can I
Well,
just...
that didn't work. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, use the oral
Well, that
loop
didn't
on the
work.
tampons. Need to be careful not to accidentally use my healing items, I think. Use the pen on the magazine.
Okay. Well, that didn't work.
It's a shame I can't inspect. I guess I can just cash in the quest now, right? Then again, he said when the sheriff's out for lunch. But can I
Well, Steve,
talk
care
to
to
her
buy?
actually? Yes, please.
Just-
Okay, we can't like actually talk to her. Interestingly, so it's a very quick location to go through. What else do we do then? She said something about firemen. What's my last name? Do we know? Did I forget? I guess I can visit the mortuary then. Fire station is right next to the police station. Let's check if the sheriff is in or not. If we can, maybe... Oh, look, Loomis alone.
Kiddo, you brought me any of them girly picture books?
No, sorry.
Actually, yes, I did.
Oh, heck. Why should you be any different from the sheriff or Mrs. Loomis? Steve, I'd be right obliged if you could just see clear to bringing me just one of them books. Believe me, it'll be worth your time to do it.
I think this is my key into the
Anytime,
evidence room,
kiddo.
actually. That what it seems like. Adult magazine on Loomis.
Oh, by George. Oh, by Jiminy. Oh, this here's the real thing. Oh, can I have it?
Oh, boy, Jiminy. I love that expression. Sure.
Oh, thank you, Steve. Excuse me, kiddo. I gotta go check the jail for clean towels.
Holy shit, how much discharge do you have? Did you need an entire towel? Well, I mean... Okay, we can now check out the drawer, maybe? The drawer is unlocked. Ooh, very nice. Some hard tags. A note, a barely legible note. A checkbook. Well, don't mind if I do. Getting the sheriff's checkbook. It was like... a key to the evidence room? Oh, here we go. Just grabbing everything that's not nailed down, I guess. Alright. I hope I got everything. Do I need to check out the other drawer, or... This door is locked. This door is locked too. Do I have to... No, right-click to view. Oh my god. Sheriff, if you think I'm going to keep paying this forever, you are crazy, I think. There are limits. Boyle. Oh, so that's why they keep spending time together but don't look like friends or something. Okay. Maybe this will be my ticket to this Boyle guy. Wait, can I blackmail him with the knowledge that I know that he's getting blackmailed? Like, can you double blackmail a person? Have you ever blackmailed someone? Tell me.
Well, that didn't work.
Okay, it doesn't work on this door, but it does on this one. Oh god. Oh, thank god Loomis is not in here. Not surprisingly, Loomis has tainted his evidence. Loomis has tainted his evidence. Looks like one of Loomis's late relatives. Fire hydrant. This prop helps the sheriff meet his parking tickets quota. Oh. I get it. More unsolved cases. Cabinets are plainly empty. Sturdy steel padlock with a slightly tarnished finish. A nifty little evidence shelf. A toast, the most improbable of all murder weapons. Toast. Clearly an impertinent little vino with a big nose and a woody finish. I can't help but wonder how many references fly over my head, or like how many innuendos. A Volkswagen engine sits rusted to the core. The beer can is empty except for tar sediment. A well-built one at the 48th scale B17 model. Fuzzy bear wielding a chainsaw. That's the Five Nights at Freddy's reference, surely. This game has the ability to look into the future. A baseball cap too small to fit a normal-sized head. A vital clue in the mysterious Jolly Fat Man murder spree. A real old-fashioned dartboard riddled with holes and crimson smears. An empty gas can. I can pick up the gas can. Put it in my inventory. Look out for the tidy ball man. Lawn darts are legal apparently. Pair of bloody sneakers. Oh, little Jiminy Cricket. Timmy boy, he will like them. He did not like green eggs and ham, so they killed him. That's a Dr. Seuss reference. Cigarettes. Harvest has its own brand of smokes. Surely I should be able to take them with me. Camera. Insta-shot camera. Just point and click. Nice. Bathroom kit is missing its razor. Okay, so I got... From the smell of it, you wouldn't want to open the refrigerator. I got lots of items out of this evidence room, and hopefully they won't even notice. Oh.
Hello, Steve. Where's Loomis?
You'll be coming around about Mr. Cub. Oh,
Loomis, damn you.
Wait, no. No.
It's swatted like a fly.
Folding up towels. Charlie, snake.
Loomis is really howling like a dog. Oh god, poor Loomis. But we got what we wanted, so... He also got what he wanted. I don't feel too bad. What do we... We have a camera now. We have sneakers for Jimmy Boy. A gas can. Sheriff's checkbook. Oh, lots of deposits from Boyle. Very hard to read, actually. Deposit Boyle, deposit Etna. Is this the amount? Keeps depositing $1,256. An oddly specific amount of money. There's a deposit from... Can't read that. WHAR? For 15,000. And then he spent some money. Tulips ammunition. 1 crate shells. Man, I wish I was blackmailing someone. That seems like a good steady source of income. If you're ready to be blackmailed, hit me up. Or if you're in like, if you're into findom. Is that what it's called? Like when people give money because they're just degenerate? Wait a second, that's all people that watch streamers and give them money. Where do we go next? Boyle, right? We need to check out Boyle. How much time do we have left? Yeah, we have a little bit of time left. The post office, that's where it was. 41% off, packing peanuts assorted colors. Who dat? There's a woman here. A map, zip code map with Harvest Dead Center. Boxes. These mailboxes seem hardly used. Let me drink something real quick. Free clocks, 3 times. Different places, I assume. Bake sale, bake sale. Anything else? Am I like standing in the way? Lodge applications, it says here. So let's talk to the woman first. A blind woman is trying to read her mail. What? Can I give her something? Hey, do you want the tampon? I don't think I can. I think that's just supposed to be a joke. Boyle.
Yes?
I need some help. Mr.
Postmaster Boyle, what can I do for you today?
I'd like a lodge application.
Sorry, youngster, we're out of applications right now.
Come on.
Gosh darn it.
Let's have one around here somewhere.
Well, I do have the master, but you can't write on that. And I only make copies once a month, on the button, regular as clockwork.
Oh wait, I can make a copy, right? There was a photocopy thing in the general store. Can I go get one at the lodge instead? Come on, I won't kill you to make a lousy copy. Can I go get one at the lodge?
Afraid not, son. You can't get them anywhere but the post office. I'm sorry, you'll just have to come back in a month, same as anyone else. And even then, I can't guarantee you'll get an application. The line is always long, and there are never enough to go around.
Why?
It's
Just
very
make more
important that
copies.
I get in quickly.
That's what they all say. Postmaster Boyle, I'll just die if I don't get into the lodge. I can't make an exception, young man. It just wouldn't be right.
Okay, can we ask him about Sheriff?
Don't mumble, son. Can't understand you.
Wayne?
Don't mumble, son.
Sheriff Dwayne?
Don't mumble, son.
Blackmail?
What has that sheriff told you?
Oh, here we
The
go.
sheriff?
That pie-faced son of a bitch. What have I been paying him for all this time?
Calm down. He hasn't told me anything. What could he say?
Nothing. Nothing. I've just been working too hard, that's all. Forget I said anything, son. Sorry.
Maybe he burnt down, like, the newspaper building the sheriff knows, and that's why he's blackmailing him. Do we just
Next
show
time you
him?
post, don't forget the zip code.
Who forgets the zip code? When they post. Maybe I can just show him the checkbook or the note. The note is better, right? Because it's written by him.
What does this mean?
I know why the sheriff is blackmailing you. Why is the sheriff blackmailing you?
That's an interesting item, but the fact that you asked me that question proves you know nothing.
I can show these around and prove both you're guilty of something. I'm not threatening you. I just want to help. I think this guy responds better to, like, just more blackmail.
You do that, Steve. Not knowing what we're guilty of, how much trouble can you cause? Except for yourself.
Ah, shit, he's sure of himself. Do we do this again and, like, choose a different option? Can I even?
What does this mean?
I know why he's blackmailing you.
This is unexpected and awkward. But my luck's been
Oh,
bad
here we
ever since
go.
Dwayne found that darn gas can at the newspaper building the day after the fire. He has this insane notion that it's mine. I pay him not because I'm guilty, but because I don't want him slurring my good name
Called
around
it, by the way.
Harvest.
Oh, naturally.
You know, he keeps that gas can in the evidence room at his office. I'd be really grateful to whoever could fetch me that can. Grateful enough to provide him with a lodge application. Oh, and Steve, you'll keep this to yourself. If you're smart.
Interesting. So, where were we? He... Why does he think he can be linked to the gas can? Also, there was as soon as he told me he only has the master copy and he only makes copies like once a month or something. That's what he said earlier. I thought of the general store where we saw the photocopier, so I thought our key to get the lodge application was to make a copy ourselves, like steal it from him. But apparently I can get the lodge application by just giving him the gas can? Are there like different ways to approach this? Should we check with... First of all, can we show him the checkbook?
What does this mean?
Let's see if he responds to the helping.
That's...
I just want to help.
You don't know what you're doing, and I'm not going to tell you. So you might as well forget about this, or better yet, take it to the sheriff and see what it gets you.
Oh, we will. That's what I was saying. What we're gonna do next? We're gonna go back to the sheriff. First, we're gonna check. Is there anything else we can? Not even a phallic fire hydrant, apparently. Nothing to check out. Okay, we're going to go back to the sheriff. We'll save just in case he just straight up shoots me for like having stolen the evidence. Oh, they're gone. Wait, they were gone earlier too, right? Maybe I need to meet him at the diner. I guess Loomis is jerking it again. Exit, please. Edna's diner. Here we go. This is different to before. We're gonna save. Cornish. That's what the young people would say, right?
Hello there, Steve. Here for lunch?
No, just here looking around. Though I'm not entirely sure where here is.
Edna's diner.
Oh, I forgot. You're playing your little amnesia prank. Well, boy, this is DNA's diner. Isn't that right, Edna?
Don't listen to Sheriff Dwayne. This is Edna's diner. But ever since the E burned out on the sign, they've been giving me a hard time.
Now, don't be like that, Edna. It's a great place to eat, which is good, since it's the only place to eat in Harvest.
Oh god. Can we just innocently ask him about Boyle?
Say what?
No, apparently not.
Stop on.
I can't talk now. The dishes are stacked up and back and...
Okay.
Stop.
I guess what we're gonna do next is to just show him the evidence then.
Now, where did you get these, Steve?
Does it matter? I got them.
I guess not. Of course, I could kill
You would have to kill
right
Edna
now.
too.
But you won't, because Boyle burned down the newspaper building, and I've got proof that you've been blackmailing him to keep it quiet.
Yeah, but you see, boy, you brought the originals here with you. You see your mistake? When you're gonna blackmail somebody, you don't bring the goods with you. What's to stop me from taking them away and killing you right now?
It would be easier to pay me. I made copies and hid them. Let's try to bluff.
You know, boy, I just don't believe you. If you were that smart, you'd have shown me the copies.
You want to shoot me?
Not the originals. No, sir. I think I'll just have to take my chances.
Oh!
Somebody help me!
Mom?
What do you people want from me?
Too late for that, boy. Ain't it, Sergeant?
Who dat?
It is, Sheriff. Answers may only be found in the lodge, and you must be alive to seek them.
Okay. Looks very ketchupy. And either there's no Dragon Balls in the area or I'm dead. Game over. Okay. It's the first time I'm in the main menu because when you start the game it always just leads you into a new game. Okay, thank God I saved there. So can I make food? Let's try this out. Can I make copies or should I just ask for money? Let's try to make copies and it will still ask for money. The general store. It said it's free, right? Because I don't have any money. Oh! Photocopy of note. Right click to view. Oh, very nice. Can I make the same for like the checkbook? Maybe if I just show him the copies, he just won't be as sure of himself. Oh, this is great! Man, that's some good play agency. Oh, this is amazing. Oh, you can't reach shit in this one, but I guess for the sake of the game, it works. Thank you. Why is it free though? Man, American was really better 100 years ago. Let's try this again. First dead end, by the way. Interestingly. Edna Steiner, right? Nope. Oh, no, 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 no. I don't... No, not right now. Thank you. Huge fire station. Also, the fire station is right next to the newspaper building that burned down. How the fuck did they not, like, notice or something? Well, maybe if it was a gas can, it was like an explosion or something. Let's see. I'm gonna save once more because might as well. Just gonna reuse this one though. Here we go. And we'll just jump right in by showing him a copy of the note.
Now,
Got them.
I guess not.
But you won't, because I've got the original checks, which prove that Boyle burned down the newspaper building, and that you've been blackmailing him to keep it quiet. I've hidden them. Anything happens to me, they might turn up. Soon.
Uh-huh. All right. You've got me, boy. Tell you what. and give you one of Sheriff Dwayne's custom deluxe get-out-of-jail-free cards. That is, if I catch you doing something, I'll look the other way. Once. That's the deal. How about it?
Do we want more? Or is this like asking too much? I guess we could try it out, right?
You should have been reasonable, Steve. Then maybe I could have trusted you to keep your mouth shut.
Gonna kill me now.
As things stand now, well, I guess I'll have to take my chances.
Okay, we're gonna skip this. Okay, it's my own fault. Sorry, I'm drinking something out of a bottle real quick. Recording for like 45 minutes without drinking anything. And I've been drinking while recording. Very hard. So let's try this again.
Now.
Get out of jail free card. That's interesting. How do I use this? Do I use it actively or?
Oh.
I'll take it.
All right. Just bring me the originals and we'll close the deal.
Seriously? Well, what else can I do with him? The other one wants the gas can, so I can, like, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, actually. Does he know that I have, like, 2 different pieces of evidence to blackmail him with, or?
So, you brought him after all.
That's right.
Sorry.
And you said something about a get-out-of-jail-free card?
Yeah. But can you give me a good reason why I shouldn't just kill you right now and take them back?
I'm an idiot. Hey, a deal's a deal. Gotta suck those nipples. You know, I made one set of copies. Maybe I made 2. A deal's a deal.
You should have picked another profession, Steve.
Oh my god!
You're a lousy blackmailer. And maybe you'll listen to your guidance counselor in the next life.
Oh, Jesus, this is getting annoying. Oh, no, I don't want to quit, thank you. Well, not right now, maybe in like 2 minutes time. I just want to get through this exchange successfully. Okay, inventory. Copy, him.
Nah.
Click, click, click. Click.
But you...
Click. Click. I take it.
All
right. Do we just keep the originals or do I try to go with... Hey!
That's right.
Yeah.
Copies.
Yeah, you did it up right, Steve. Guess my best play is to pay up. And next time I catch you for something, I owe you one. And no hard feelings.
Great, okay, so we got the get out of jail free card. Is it like an actual item? It is an actual item, get out of jail free card. Oh, that is kind of funny. We're gonna leave off this episode in the same place that we started it, which... Was that in front of the dino, or am I gonna cut this out? I don't know. Again, please tell me what you think about this. Maybe you caught something in today's conversations that I didn't, that you want to tell me about. See you next Sunday with more Harvester. Bye everyone, bye bye.